everybody, and welcome back to Balake Farms Cooperative Multiplayer. So, we are still in September, and we are shortly going to move on. I'm going to drill this field here, just quickly, and then we're going to move on, because I need to put some canola in, and it is the last month I can put canola in. Because it turns out the protein for the pigs is soybeans or canola, so I thought I'd do some canola because it's a quicker harvest, and then from there we will carry on with putting a couple more fields of wheat in next month, because we're going to go straight into October next month, so that Woody can start doing the sugar beet harvest and we can help with that. So I've just got to quickly run this field, put some canola in it, and then we'll be moving on into October. Then we're going to get our sugar beet done, hopefully. Try that new equipment out. We'll be tag teaming most of it, but for now we are just... Ooh, I can't see him go. We just got to do this because I think it's the last month we can put, canola in. So we don't want to miss this month. Then obviously we'll have a lot of selling to do next month, and we'll top the bank account back up. Priority this year really is buy some more land, or buy more land and buy the production. So we kind of want to get the production for the grain mill instead of using our one. It'd be nice to have the one on site really, because it does rye as well, so we could do rye flour, and which would be nice. A bit of change, not done rye before. We also want the potato processing plant, because who doesn't like to make some crisps at some point? So we can use the linseed oil to make potato wedges, which will be really, really smart. So yeah. Well, I just got to tell Woody that we are moving on. We're just doing it after I've done the canola, because it's the last month you can drill it. And then, yeah, that's the plan. So we are just sort of getting ready to buy everything, and hopefully with all the products we're going to have next month, it'll make a good start on that. Now, the GPS keeps going wrong on my screen, don't know why. Ooh, but it is being a bit... There was a lot of straw come out of the back of that combine, and I think we're just slightly struggling to plough it in, but it shouldn't take too long. We'll soon whip through this field, and then we can get on with next month. So I'm going to quickly whip on, and then I'll join you guys hopefully when we're in October. Right, so we've moved on into October, and it's a bit wet, so, but we ain't going to stop. We've got to drill the wheat in, but I don't know if the tractor's going to pull it across the field, because if you look, we are just spinning and digging. Come on. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to drill. While it's this wet, let's try a different path, see if we can get out of that bit of a rut. Oh, it's struggling. I don't know what my tyre condition is, but we are really struggling to pull this. Virtually impossible. What's our tyre condition? So tyres are 50% worn. But that mud, look at it. It has got us bogged in. But it is drilling nicely if we can get it to go. So, we might just have to give it a few minutes, let the rain clear up. Because I don't think we're going to get very far with this. Might be better once we get going downhill, but yeah, we definitely can't drill in this weather. It should be clearing up any time now. There we go, nice bright sunny day, but the fields are still wet. So it's better, but not good enough yet. Ooh, look at it trying. We're going to dig ourselves a hole. So I'm just going to try and get this drilled. Woody's just going to start drilling. I say drilling. He's going to start trying to top the Sugar Beet soon, and then once he's topped it, I'll go over with John Deere, and then we're going to work together and try and get it all in. If we can pull ourselves across this field, which at the moment is looking highly unlikely. But we'll keep trying. So we've just run out of fertiliser, so we're going to have to go to the store and buy some more. But because we are closer to the shop, I thought we'd best just nip in there, really. It'll be quicker for us than traipsing all the way back to the farmyard to fill up in the silo. So we're just heading up there. I mean, it's been a bit of a pain to drill. The rain has definitely made that field muddy, as you can see from the tractor. So we are getting there. It's starting to dry up a little bit. We are getting a bit faster up the hill. It's still slipping and sliding. It did tell us we needed a tow truck at one stage, so I was a bit concerned. But we managed to get out of it quite easily. So I'm just going to head to the store, get some solid fertiliser. And there's our piggies. That's what we put the canola in for, just to give them their protein. And then hopefully we can get them up to about 95. We might chuck some root crop in there as well, and if we can get it all right, we can get them up to 100%, which is where we want them, because we want as many piggies as we physically can get, because then we can get them into our butcher shop and we can start earning off them really nicely. That's the plan anyway. So we're just pulling up on the store. I might just change my tyres while I'm here. I know they're only 50% worn, but we might as well. It'll give us a little bit extra grip in the wet field and hopefully make that last bit just a little bit easier. So pull in here and we'll get some new tyres while we're at the shop, and then we'll order, I think we need 3 bags of fertiliser. So if we click on there, ooh, high the deer for the old John Deere. £3,000. Not the cheapest in the world. but that should give us a bit extra grip. So let's get some fertilizer ordered. It's a bit pricey from the shop, but I think it's a bit pricey from our silo as well. So I don't think there's much in it. I've never actually worked it out to see if the silo's a better deal or worse deal or. Oh, yeah, definitely 3 bags we can get in there. So it looks like there is a bit more rain coming. Oh, it's 29 hours, so we are good for that for the time being. So there we go, 3,000 litres. Could have got another bag in there, I think, but that should be enough to finish that field. And then we'll be drilling one more field of wheat, because we've decided, me and Woody, not to do sorghum this year. We did loads of sorghum last year. We're going to do some wheat and make some wheat flour instead. But we took the granola in, like I say, just to feed the pigs, really. No other reason. So I'm going to go this way so we can pass Woody on the way through. If we take a right, we can see how he's getting on. If this goes under the bridge, I'm sure it will. It's still looking a bit dull today. I think he's just topping it, and then we're going to pick it up. So the only reason we both need to be on it, I think the tank's not very big on the back of the harvester, and we'll be getting quite a bit out of it. So doesn't look like he's got a load left to do now. Nearly finished it. It's quite nice working with 6-metre implements on a sugar beet field, and then we'll be putting that harvester on and basically pulling up the sugar beet and picking it up. So I'll be down there with Woody. One of us will be driving, one of us will be carting to the sugar mill. Probably drop some off in the piggies as well. It's like I say, ooh, nearly crashed there. Yeah, it'll help the piggies just get as much production as we can, because I kind of want them to fill up their enclosure sooner rather than later, and then we can get that butcher's shop running on full chat and make some serious money off our piggies, which we need to, because at the moment it costs a lot of money. And we've got one there because we did buy a pig to put in there, but it's not the same as rearing your own and getting as much money off it that way. So we're back at the field, not too much left to do. A little bit down this side, a bit at the top end and some headlands, and we'll be there. So I'll get back on with it and I'll catch up with you guys shortly. Right, so we're done with the drilling for this month. We've got 2 wheat fields. We've got the poppy field. Well, we've done 2 wheat fields this month, but we've got all the poppy fields. So we are going to move on to doing some sugar beet in a minute. And then after that, we have got our corn to harvest as well. So it's a fairly busy October. I know the day is roaring on a bit now, so it's like 3 o'clock, but we've got to get some of these products in. We've done quite a bit of drilling. You can see all the mud flying off the tyres down the road because it's been muddy. And we're going to drop this off. I don't know if the Bailey's trailer is up here, but if it is, we're going to pick it up and take it down to the sugar beet field, and we'll meet Woody over there, and then we can start lifting some of the sugar beet and getting it over to the sugar mill. And then once we've done that, we'll drop some off to the piggies as well because we need some in there, so it shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. But we'll get this drill dropped off and then we'll head back down there. And we did just run out of fertilizer as well just before we finish that field, so there's like a really small patch without fertilizer on it, but it wasn't worth, for what was left, it wasn't worth driving back up here to grab some or to the store. It was like literally a small box, so not too bad at all. Right, let's back in here, drop the trailer off, and we'll head over to Woody. Right, so here we are with our new sugar beet harvester. So let's see if it works. So we've got a bit of a reserve tank on this thing, so hopefully it won't be too bad. Can't particularly see where we've been, so that's going to be a bit of an issue. But as you can see, we've just got to the corner and we're going to need emptying already. So this is why Woody is working with us, because it is going to be a very quick process of going and emptying. So I've got to turn it back on and then we'll start cruising. Right, so that's our first full tank. So, bit of delayed reaction from it telling us it's full, and when it is actually full, it sort of it just stops all of a sudden. It doesn't really hold that much sugar beet, but in theory it holds very similar amount to that little harvester we had, but it goes a lot faster with the 6-meter header. So, just going to get a bit further on while Woody's unloading. But if you look, stopped. Oh, and that's us virtually full. So we've just got to wait for Woody to get back, but it seems to be yielding well. It's just going to take a little bit of time to get it sorted, but should be no bother. That's why there's 2 of us doing it. Makes the job a lot easier. So Woody's just dropped off the first load, so you can see at the pig enclosure he's put 5,000 litres in there. We've got 4,000 litres of base food, and grain we've got 9,000 litres, so they should be now working at 80% efficiency, which is really good. Reproduction should be up there, and we should be getting some more. Look, we've got some more babies overnight again, and some more babies up here, so the pig enclosure is filling up. Now the question is it full? Because if it is, we will start taking, I know, 60 more and then we'll be full. As soon as it gets full, we'll start taking the older ones over to the butchery, and then we can start making them into some lovely pork steaks. Here's some little baby ones there. I'm going to call him Jeff. We've got Bruce over here, little Brucey pig. just chilling. And there's the mum. So yeah, as soon as they start getting, the little ones start growing up, we'll start getting rid of some of the older ones. So 22-month ones can start going, and then 16-month-old ones will be following very soon after. As you can see the price difference as well, that the 15-month-old ones are worth more. So the older, fatter ones, and now we're getting too big. So we might even take them out sooner rather than later and get them over to the butchers. Right, so here we are, back again. Woody's going to get us unloaded, and then we'll carry on with our sugar beet. Right, so that is all of the sugar beet in. We've done a very, very good job. There's a couple of little bits we've missed, but Woody's got a full trailer, so we're inclined to say that is that on terms of the sugar beet. So I'm going to park this here. This one to our right is one of the fields we are possibly planning to do a bit more sugar beet with next year. Once Woody gets up there, we will we'll have a quick look and see what our grand total is. I think it's a fair amount of sugar beet, but if we took these walls down, that's a nice big field. It's a bit of an awkward shaped field, but it's a big field to do sugar beet in, and it would really go well with our project at the moment of expanding. So we're going to head up to the farm yard, get set up from there. There's a bit of combining to do, but I think we'll be on that next time. We've achieved quite a lot today. I mean, it probably doesn't feel like it to you guys, but we've managed to get our sugar beet in. We've got all the fields drilled that we've needed to get drilled. Woody's done some selling. We've got £303,000 in the bank account, so we can really start honing in on buying the productions we need, which is absolutely perfect. I think there's a few more bits to get sold next time, but not too much. The day obviously is drawing in a bit. It's 3 o'clock, so I'm hoping we can get that combining done before the next batch of rain, which is quite a way away anyway, so we should be more than okay to get it all done. So we will have a quick look in a second, see what we got in the end. Obviously someone's gone into the pig, so we'll have to add that in there as well. But yeah, that was a lot faster sugar beet carting, well, and harvesting with that equipment. The 6 metre header really does make a difference. The big harvesters have smaller headers but bigger tanks, whereas that has got bigger header, smaller tank. So it works well when there's 2 of you. Really easy when there's 2 of you. I mean, you could possibly do it with a worker, but I just don't know how a worker would do it, because you know what they're like. They can be a bit slap happy, should we say. Right, so if we pull over, we should be able to get a grand total. So if you remember, we've got 5,500 litres from the root crops. And then if we go down to Sugar Beet, and we've got 127,000 litres. So about 135, give or take, whatever the productions are used. So it's a bit more than last time. I don't think it's massively improved from last time. So we know we'll get a few months out of it. So yeah, definitely next year we need to grow just that little bit more of it, which is where field number, I think it's 22. It's £230,000, but you've got the £55,000 takeoff, so it's £175,000, and it's a decent sized field, and it's good land type. So I'll have a word with Woody, see if we want to get that bought for next year, and then we take that wall out, and we can use our equipment in there, and it'll give us a real big chunk of sugar beet. It'll take a bit of time to harvest, but I think we can manage that. It's not too much and it's not too little, I don't think, for us. Obviously, we need to get in the fields as well and spray all the weeds off from last month's harvest. You can see them all there on our left, looking ugly. So we do need to get in there, really. So one of us will probably do a bit of harvesting next time. One of us will do a bit of weed spraying. We've got this field here, all the poppy fields to do, the canola to do. There's a fair few fields that need a bit of weed spraying before we can't get in with our tractors. So we're going to leave it there today, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. It's been something a bit different. New sugar beet harvester. Lots of mud that we was nearly unable to drill our fields, and you can still see my tractor is absolutely caked in mud. So thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Any suggestions, do leave them below. Anything you'd like to see, also do comment below. And if you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell, you'll get a notification of our next video. And hopefully, when we get the corn in and we get all the weeds sprayed off, I'll see you there. Bye bye for now.